A recent article highlighted your deep interest in Star Trek and Buffy the Vampire Slayer. That's so cool. Is there a character you've drawn leadership lessons from or shadowed in your time in the legislature or as a candidate?
Y'all are laughing. I actually have. So I have a book that's coming out again. It's coming out paperback. It's called View from the Outside. It comes out the end of March. And we're going to local bookstores. But in that book, I talk about Data, one of the characters from Star Trek: The Next Generation, and his need to adapt to what success looks like. And so I talk about it in the book, but there's this game called Stratagema, and he loses the game, which seems impossible because he's a robot or an android. And as an android, he can't figure out how he could lose. And so instead, he decides to reconstruct what success looks like. And instead of trying to win by beating the other guy, he decides he can win by outlasting the other guy. That's basically the story of identity politics. That sometimes we can't win by overwhelming the other side, but we can win by refusing to allow ourselves to be diminished by their aggression and their behavior. That as long as we survive, we are still in the game. And that's what Data did, and it turns out he won. I also know a lot of my management skills I learned from watching Captain Janeway. She had a really tough time. And Buffy the Vampire Slayer just tells you how to kick people's butts.
2018 was a big year for people of color and women in politics. How do we ensure that our communities continue to stay engaged in 2019, 2020 and beyond?
Number one, we have to build an army of operatives. A lot of campaigns are directed not by the candidate, but by who leads the campaign. And it's the campaign manager, but it's also the digital director, it's the finance director, it's the field director. We have to build an entire cadre of leaders who have the ability to run these campaigns. Because those are the people who then determine the direction the campaign takes. Tran, you know this better than most, that if you have the wrong consultant who's giving you advice, you're going to avoid the hard conversations. You're going to not take the tough stances. You're going to become afraid of your own shadow. And so, first is making sure you have the right people running these campaigns. Secondly, we have to talk about elections every day. We treat elections like an event. Those who do not want us to be successful treat it as a life's mission. We're at war, and you don't get a break. You've got to be constantly in battle. But it's a war for good. It's a war to make certain that everyone has access to opportunity, that things are made better for everyone. And so the second responsibility is that we've got to talk about these issues every day. And the third is that we've got to go to the places we're afraid of. The people we don't like, the people we owe money to, people we haven't talked to in forever. Those are the people we need now. Because we've gotten the easy folks. We've even gotten the sort of hard folks. Now we've got to go after the really tough folks. Because if you get those on board, we win every election every time going forward.
What advice do you have for young women of color who want to run for office?
Run? The hardest part of running for office, one, it's believing you can win. Yeah, you can. Look, there are mediocre men who wake up in the morning, look in the mirror and say, I'm having a good day. So first of all, you're plenty good. But the other piece is you don't have to be an expert on everything. You have to have a passion for something and a willingness to live that passion in your work. Number three, do not be afraid to ask for money. People aren't afraid to ask you for your money. So don't be afraid to ask them for theirs. You don't get to spend it. If you do, you will go to jail. It's for your campaign, it's for your vision. You are asking them to invest in a better world for them and for those they care about. And so do it well, and make sure you ask for the money to make it good.
So you mentioned launching Fair Count. And we all know that the census is super important. We spent a couple of hours this morning talking about it. How do we engage our elected officials in making sure that we have an accurate census and that they understand the importance that we engage?
So the challenge with elected officials is that, yes, they understand it, but it's sometimes, we assume they understand it. we assume they know all of the pieces associated therewith. That's not true. And we have to recognize that the census affects us at every single level of government. Your overcrowded schools occur because of an undercount in the census of children. The lack of resources to repave your road occurs because they did count the people on your street, and therefore you are not in the allocation, that the TIP allocation. So we have to talk to people at every level of government. We have to connect it to their jobs. I mean, because being in politics is a job, and if you aren't willing to do your job, you don't deserve your job. And so we need to hold elected officials accountable for telling us how they plan to make the census work. How do they plan to make sure that people in their communities are counted? The other challenge is often you don't want to count people you don't know will vote for you. That's just a risk. I was just in England where they don't count people. Your elected officials aren't elected based on the population. They're elected based on the electors, so the people who are registered. We have an extraordinary opportunity in this country that you don't have to be registered to be counted in the election cycle. We need to make that real, because right now it's not. And when it changes, when people are actually, when we pay attention to people regardless of whether they can vote for us or not, then we change the kind of decisions that are made by those who are elected.
So last question, and it ties to census and making sure that there's an accurate count. Right around the corner for all of us is redistricting, right? And to your point earlier about sometimes elected officials kind of don't want real redistricting reform or an independent process because it's about power. So how do we engage in this redistricting conversation and make sure that folks actually, support some sort of independent redistricting process?
If you live in a state that has ballot initiatives and you do not have an independent redistricting coalition, I would start there. You should use that power and start pushing for it. Georgia does not allow for ballot initiatives. It would have to be done either through legislation or through constitutional amendment, both of which are controlled by the legislature. Which means it's unlikely to happen, but the fact that it's not going to happen doesn't mean you shouldn't talk about it. Most change happens because we start demanding something so often that you get part of it just so they'll shut you up. And if we talk about redistricting with that degree of fervor and that intensity and that rapidity, then it will happen. But we also have to recognize that we have to not only get people to be counted in the census, they have to show up at the redistricting hearings. Not just the one that the state's doing, but they've got to show up at the county commission level, the city council level, school board level. When we sit out the reapportionment process, the redistricting process, then we are giving them permission to draw the lines they want. We need to make certain that people are showing up every day, everywhere. And they need to understand that that's the difference between whether they make advances and get what they need, or whether they're discounted and overlooked yet again.
That's great. Thank you. So clearly, we didn't take away anything from lunch today from both Representative Wynn and Representative Park and now Stacey Abrams. It's that representation matters, right? That we need more folks like us who sit in decision-making positions, who can bring our collective experiences and the intersectionality of those experiences to the table. Because only then can we actually start to change policies that will improve our communities. Stacey, I want to thank you so much for being with us today. We all are incredibly grateful for your time and excited to see what happens next.
Thank you so much for having me.